Hello, welcome to a Monday morning NickPick. THOR Ragnarok. If you haven't seen the movie, you shouldn't be watching this because this is a spoiler-filled discussion of the movie. Okay, I give the movie 7.75 kind of rating. It was okay. I definitely liked it more than the first two THOR movie, but the humors was not my type of humors. Okay, but let's go over some of the flaws of the movie and why it did not score a higher mark for me. First off, right in the opening scene with THOR hanging and dangling and twisting and turning, I get the sense of what kind of humor it's gonna be, and that didn't really. I didn't find it really funny. I didn't find it annoying, but So I think that was my beginning of a lot of meh kind of feeling about the humor in the movie. I like Hela for what they did with her in the movie. Okay, Cate Blanchett was fantastic. A lot of fun whenever she was on the screen. But as far as recon, revise her background, I don't have a problem with that. If they want to make her Thor's sister, fine. But what I have is how she was introduced on, oh, she's escaped and she's coming. Wouldn't it have been better off if the opening sequence of the movie is something about her escaping and coming instead of like poof appearing out of the sky? Anthony Hopkins and Odin, many of his limited scenes was not to my liking. Okay, no doubt his death was really. I mean that was my reaction when he vanished into thin air. Was this is how Odin is going to die? You gotta be kidding me, right? So, so I have a little problem with how Hela was introduced in the movie. But once she's there, that's fine. I can move on because she did a good job. And then, as far as her following Loki and Thor to Asgard, fantastic. Great scenes there, but once she got to Asgard, is the cast, Vostak and many other supporting cast of Asgard, are those actors get paid by the seconds because it's too expensive to keep them on the screen for more than 5 seconds. That's why they need to all die. Holy cow! Not that I'm sad that they are gone. Okay, they were side notes in all the movies with a few funny lines here and there in the first two movies, but overall they were nothing, disposable. And in this movie, it's as if they were really unnecessary and really need to be disposed quickly. So poof, they were gone within 5 seconds that Hela got to Asgard. And then Hogan, is that the second actor? It seemed like, outside of Vostak, I think they changed actors on many of those supporting Asgardian. And then as far as Sif, there was no explanation of why Sif is not there. Who knows, maybe she's too expensive. So whatever, right? But Scourge, like I said, Scourge was okay. His humor, once again, not that interesting to me. So her entrance into Asgard was kind of silly for me as far as killing all those characters. And then the Asgardian lining up trying to fight her and she disposed them handily, pretty easy. Okay, and Hogan, it's silly. I would rather see him die in the first encounter instead of get beat up, get smashed into the wall, and then the rest of the Asgardian get killed, and then he, of course, was the last one still standing, so he decided that, hey, you just killed everybody, but I still can beat you, so really? I hate that. There's nothing more that I hate than that kind of action sequence. It's stupid. Okay? Same thing with they reuse the same kind of logic with Valkyrie first appearance. First of all, I liked Valkyrie the character, but I couldn't care less about her introduction. Get off the ship, drunk, fell off the ship. Really? Was that funny for anybody? And then of course, she disposed of the entire gang except for one guy, and then he's charging at her. Really? Once again, if everybody around you die, are you likely to run away if you're the only one left, or are you gonna charge her to try to kill her? Come on. Okay? That's stupid. Okay? The humor's not funny, but those kind of moments is nothing short of stupid. One store is, in the with the Grandmaster, the Game Master, Grandmaster, whatever you want to call him, Jeff Goldblum. Ooh, I'm not a Jeff Goldblum fan, so I understand if you like that kind of humor, he must be hilarious. But for me, not funny whatsoever. I question anybody that would allow someone like that to be their leader. Really? Oh, whatever, okay? But I thought the whole Thor and Hulk scene, fantastic. Nothing to complain about. I just don't understand how that transition into Thor staying with Hulk in that palace and be controlled by Valkyrie. I don't understand. I thought the Grandmaster owned these guys, so that didn't make sense to me, but whatever. Okay, there's a lot of whatever moment in this movie. Okay, and I did not like Bruce Banner that much in this movie. When the Hulk changed back into Bruce Banner, and then Bruce interact with Thor, all that banters didn't really work for me. I think those were the worst moment as far as comedic moment for me in the movie. Many other comedic moment, I was just like, not funny, but not bad. But the whole conversation between Banners and Thor, I did not like. And let's see. As far as getting back to Asgard and getting back to defeating Hela, I'm okay with many things that happen in the last third of the movie. I just find that there was so much death and destruction in the movie that somehow the lack of emotional reaction of the Asgardian watching their homeworld destroy, the lack of any kind of deep emotional impact, it just did not work for me. And then the comedic lines by Korg, I think that's the rock-like creature. There's a lot of light-hearted moment. That's what I would call, instead of like comedic moment, it's more like light-hearted. There was just almost too much light-hearted moment unnecessarily. This movie, no doubt, try, to not take itself very seriously at all, which is a shock to me. I didn't think that Marvel would take a chance, so at the least I give Marvel kudos to take a chance on doing something this risky, because to me it's a huge risk to do something like this. And for the most part, from what I can tell, it works for most people, because most people that I know enjoy the movie more than I did. They think it is funnier than I think. They like it more than I did. So hey, that's fine. But for me, it's okay. It's not all that funny. It's not all that thrilling. It's not all that awesome. And for that, that's how it get a score below an 8. And that's it for my spoiler review of Thor Ragnarok. Oh, but before I go, love the music, okay? Every time Zeppelin is rocking, I'm rocking. I was more amped during those scenes than the rest of the other scenes, because I love some Zeppelin. Now I will go.